It's so positive, say Batia, for Al Fateh, that basically Fernandez often ends up quite isolated on that right-hand side. So if they find opportunities to exploit that, that's going to be a little bit of a challenge for Al Fateh to defend against.
Fernandez playing that crossfield ball for Wesley Delgado, who goes down.
Both teams, as you say, started off incredibly quick. Al Fateh at the moment, aren't they?
They're looking for some space to search into, felt that he was unfairly being hauled back there.
Al Ghanam had slipped, and obviously it gave...
So for all of this pressure, nothing in it a quarter of an hour into the game. Fateh will used him by not using him, really, goes infield instead, and stopped by Naif Massoud, who did well but didn't get too far. Here's Mane. Short to Brozovic instead. Sadio Mane taking the ball from João Felix. It comes for Kingsley Coman. He tries to return it. Simakan getting a touch to it. Comes the way of Sadio Mane. On over the top. Horribly over the top from Kingsley Coman from right in front of goal. Big chance.
That's a huge chance. It's so quickly done. Quick, intricate play. Simakan wins that. It's just a little layoff there from João Felix, and Sadio Mane's put the ball exactly in the area that they're not defending, you know, sneaking in at the back post there. He's got to hit the target from that. Saying earlier, he's had a positive impact coming, hasn't he?
Turkmenistan. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Problems for Al Fateh.
After his birthday the other week.
Phenomenal, isn't it, really?
He's down here wanting the free kick, which wasn't forthcoming.
Actions.
Combining with Sadio Mane. Got the angle all wrong, though. It was always acute from there. Side netting pass for Sadio Mane. A little bit of time to think about it. Mane returns it. Ronaldo is there. It didn't take too long, did it? The familiar celebration is back. Cristiano Ronaldo returns to the team and in
high as well, so he's just converting that into the chances, and obviously that's now got them a goal.
Brozovic bends it in, came through.
Looking to play forward early a lot of the time, otherwise they get...
Kingsley Coman. The free kick with...
To be honest, because obviously it's gone off the back now for a corner.
More threatening ball. It still hasn't entirely been dealt with. Batner now. Batia. Brozovic, who got back to him.
It's great tracking of his man there. And
this time it's touched short by Vargas, who then gets it back again, whips it in more menacingly, little bit of panic, and then Bento grateful to be able to... Al Nassr, whose early lead remains a slender clear by João Felix. The pressure on. Kingsley Coman did well. From Al-Khaibari, needed to be a little more. Debka, nothing for that. Wider and keep possession for Al Ghanam, and now Kingsley Coman back in by Sultan Al Ghanam. Looked at him really threateningly, and that didn't miss by much as it flashes just wide of that far post. Simakan, who made the run to reach it, nobody else could. This is Vargas slipping it wider for Delgado. Plenty of support in yellow ahead of him as well. Kingsley Coman takes the shot on himself, which... João Felix taking that touch, and Ronaldo trying to reach it, wasn't quite able to do so. Nearly, but not quite for Al Nassr. Well, they'll be taking nothing. They did get their equaliser in that aforementioned game here last season. Simakan going down, getting the free... Sizing this one up. Batner does have a go, and it brings the flying save from Bento.
The opportunities, the clear-cut chances since that goal, which is...
Kingsley Coman at the other end, able to reach it, and Al Sawalam got back to him, and to which they've got at least one goal.
That's a crazy...
Delgado, now Vargas. He was able eventually to deliver the cross, but it was coolly dealt with by Martinez in blue. Vargas does have a go, he's really unlucky. Out as far as Batia, and then Bento in the way to make a big save. Hence the reaction. Al Fateh so unlucky, though, not to be back on terms. Back again for Al Nassr. João Felix with the ball in. A little bit deeper, looking for the run of Sultan Al Ghanam. Elected, he's very isolated in picking up possession. Nassr try and double up on Wesley Delgado. But Al Nassr didn't have the luxury of with their continental commitment. At the free kick from Batner. Over the cross, it was a decent one in towards Vargas. Return by this stage would certainly shift the story. Batner again, this could well be the last attack of the closest we've come to an addition to the scoreline. So Al Fateh will take heart from their performance to be top scorer, but he's back within 2 after the goal that he's got in the first half here. And it is the only goal of this game as he waits to get the second half underway. More to come certainly in this story, and maybe more to come from Cristiano Ronaldo, you'd suspect as well. Big winners against Al Fateh when they met earlier in the season, but a different story tonight. Off and under.
And then Batner there, yeah, so he's just catch a little bit soft, but it's prevented him from taking a strike.
As well, battling to keep hold of it there. We'll get the decision. That's a free kick. They get forward so quickly in numbers. We've seen that fairly. Hoping then to be able to deliver. It's a little panicky before Bento. There's Brozovic with the corner. Ronaldo was rising, couldn't quite reach it. Comes back off the post and then scrambled in eventually. Simakan scores to double the lead.
TV anyway, right? So it's going to take even longer for that.
Depend to an extent if there is an offside. Who was offside? Then maybe it becomes subjective. But there is the
create something from it.
I guess has plenty to try and aim for, doesn't he? In the middle, and then flinging himself at that was Ben Debka, who have been coming forward frequently, and they do. Very congested 6-yard box. Plenty going down as the ball comes in and flashing all the way across the face of goal. Hearts in mouths certainly for Alstad out, having been denied his goal. He finds the feet of Cristiano Ronaldo, and now João Felix taking a tub. Croatian using his strength.
It obviously helps to create forward attacking opportunities when it's had a busy night, has he really? And create opportunities.
It's a real running battle, isn't it, between Ian and Rob?
It's a natural time for a bit of a change of momentum in some instances.
They're part of the backup team to Jose Gomez.
The first half, it was a little bit more end-to-end, wasn't it?
From last week, he's back into the action. Took on one too many. Done well against Al Amri. Still has it, does Batner. Clydebury with potential passes either side. Kingsley Coman to João Felix. And down goes Pacheco to make the stop. Not overly extended by it, but again, in a game like this where it is so finely balanced.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think you...
To get another striker on in Al Hassan possibly. Simakan staying down after that. Against Ben Debto, a goal scorer in the last 2 matches. Won't make it on proceedings. He has continued his run, gets it back, gets the shot.
Certainly keeping us on our toes. It's lively, there's opportunities, and...
This could be another one. It's an emphatic finish. Eamon Yaya has only just come on, but he's belted the ball in and maybe settled the issue in doing so. The cross came all the way. First of the current campaign. Al Fateh looking to respond area, but a very